welcome to the Marvel Wrap After Show. This is the first time we're doing this. I'm Vince. I'm sitting here with the cast of Marvel's X Universe. This is going to be a sideshow to the show, a new series. We're going to do this every
sideshow indeed.
Yeah, pretty much. We're going to be doing this every couple episodes to recap, look into the mind of the player, because a lot of people ask questions online what they're thinking, what they're doing, and this might be something interesting to listen to. You can skip it, obviously, if you don't want to hear it, you don't care about this, but there's some people that like these things. So I'm Vince, and I'm sitting here with Steven, Jacob, David, Corey, and Sarah. Mm-hmm. So the last two episodes was episodes 28 and 29. George got himself into a whole lot of shit in those episodes.
I didn't do
Boy,
anything.
did he.
It just
Another
past
pickle.
events kind of caught up to me again.
Yeah, obviously the whole plan fell apart and unraveled. And
Is there any other way?
No, yeah, well, Steven's character has memory regained again via Williams.
No, it's stapled though.
Yeah, well, yeah,
That comes
really
Yeah.
hastily done staple.
he's only got 3 staples and one of them was already popped.
Yep.
Thank you, Jacob.
I was in a hurry and I've never done it before, so I mean,
It's fine.
you can only expect so much.
It's fine. I'll have a new character soon
You know,
enough.
after all this wiping of
You think he'd be a vegetable by now?
yeah, or at least have like dementia or it's just
Hey,
something.
put a whole new personality in there. I'll be happy.
I'm so getting Magneto's helmet.
And we, I didn't really think you were going to follow Johnny Depp's story. At all.
Of course he is.
You should know
Yeah,
better.
Around.
I noticed you didn't really plan for that.
No, I didn't. That's why I had to roll with that one.
I've been adamant. Gotta
Yeah,
find
I
Johnny
just-
in this
He's
world.
been focused. You should have known it was going to
I
happen.
figured
Yeah.
you'd forget. Right?
No.
You
That is
forget.
like
You
the
never
moment you
forget.
introduced
Yeah.
Johnny, that was your problem.
You forget how much he just zeroes in on Johnny
Yeah, well.
That
like,
bowling.
Jim loves Johnny.
to the exclusion of everything else.
I thought you were going to keep
Forget the
Johnny
world.
Depp
Johnny
as some
needs to
nobody
live.
Exactly.
in this world.
So let's talk future plans here.
Yeah.
Everyone
So
dies.
now that your memory has been repaired, Stephen,
And
or
stapled.
your John's memory, I should say, stapled hastily by William, the staples are popping. The memories are slowly fizzing back into your head. You can't really get a clear vision of them yet, but what do you foresee happening? I mean, what are your plans for your character as far as going after George when you were after him?
Yeah.
He ran away. Luckily, he ran away. Would you have actually flat out gone to kill him at this point?
Yeah, in character, there's no reason. I kill cops who are just trying to show up and do their job. I'm definitely going to kill somebody who actively went after people I care about because I can count that on my one hand. So somebody who is responsible and then lied about it, set the
They
whole
aren't
thing
your
up.
real family, though.
It's
See, yeah, it's like they're not.
Let's head over. Explain why you think this is kind of
Let the
absurd in
man
a sense.
It's
but-
not absurd. It's extreme.
Let the man speak.
No, I'm letting Corey tell his side of why he thinks this is
We'll let
weird.
you speak.
Well, like I said, it's like I would understand you'd be upset, but the instant kill thing, you wouldn't want to find out why or anything. It'd just be death.
I already know why. You're a sociopath who likes to kill people, and you probably took pleasure in killing something I liked.
Yeah, he's kind of got you there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But see, that's the thing, though, is I totally was not expecting them to die.
But
See,
you
He doesn't
set
know
the
that.
whole thing up for
What
them
did
to
you-
die.
Honestly, what did you expect? You sent a bunch of villains after
Yeah.
his family.
Yeah.
I wanted
And
him to
you
just
were
go nuts
literally-
after villains.
And you don't even
literally.
have a
You
past
tried to talk
friendship
me
like
into
we
killing
do.
them.
Mm-hmm.
I basically
yeah.
wanted his character to just go crazy and start killing villains, so we could kind of.
Oh, congratulations! I'm after a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it worked totally. Just
The villain.
He's
was you
very
all
focused.
along.
wrong target.
To answer that question, why am I taking it so personal? Is again, Elena, his past love died in front of him. Trauma. He went from a smart kid, promising career, went into a hole, ended up working at a call center, roommating with his best bud, who's a
Street
known
magician.
petty thief kind of too, right? So his life just went to shit. I mean, his once in a blue moon enjoy life thing was to go to Starbucks and meet up some old friends. He was going nowhere. Then he suddenly gets superpowers, goes to another universe, sees that he actually had a happy chance here, and you took that from him. Even though he was trying not to admit that this was his life,
Yeah, you tried to
the
walk
fact that
away.
it was there, he wanted to know that somehow, somewhere, there was a chance that he could still possibly be happy.
No
and
chance.
you just swiped that right from in the most
Yeah.
violent way. It wasn't just like
No, it's not that they died. I killed them. I literally beheaded
In
them.
your arms, they died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Died
not
in
only
your
did you
arms and
set
I
it
believe
up,
there was a comment people were saying online where, what was that comment? I got them out, just not all in one piece. Or something. I think that was Steven, one of our fans. Steven said that. He quoted it and went, "Wow."
Hey,
Yeah, I love the comments.
It's like Uber George. He is a jerk. That's how I kind of play him. But
So, like you in real life,
hey, I'm a nice guy.
Jacob,
With
you want to
feelings.
vouch for him?
Hey, don't ask him. Ask somebody else.
I've only known you, what, 25 years?
Yeah, he doesn't know me
Holy.
at all. He needs a little more time to understand.
Sure.
no, I liked the whole plot story arc thing. I just the fact that you keep getting busted sucks.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like that's part of why George is so impulsive is because everything he does fails.
Every
Spectacularly.
time John tries to actually legit be a hero, it fails.
This
Yep.
is like turning into the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon of the 80s. Every time you find a possibility of going home, you get sidetracked by everything
Yep.
else.
Because I'm like adamant we're going home.
Yeah, I gave him the answer like 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And
But
you
then
guys
he
have-
wants Johnny Depp.
I gotta have Johnny.
He
man.
wants Step. I want to just mess.
And
this
the whole
world
reason we
up.
were on board with that was because, again, we don't know what's going to happen to Nick, or not, Jim.
Jim.
If he goes into that other universe where his body doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as I was concerned, it's like, okay, we'll experiment on Johnny Depp.
Yeah. I mean, it makes
You gonna
sense
let
in
them
a,
experiment
in a
on
way.
Johnny? I mean,
Yeah. See, I kind
I
of wanted
really
them to.
don't want him to.
I kind of wanted them to experiment on Depp so that he might actually kill him. And then there's at least another conflict. I can kind of be like, hey, we need to deal with this first before anything comes back to me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm
And
gonna
Lady
try to push
Leaf.
for another.
Mm.
Nightshade.
Yeah.
Been a quiet player this bunch of these episodes.
Yeah.
I guess because Jacob's so loud.
Yeah, man.
Or the
We need to
person
hear
sitting
more
next to-
from you, man.
I know.
You need to, beat the crap out of somebody.
So
Yeah.
far,
She
you've
did. She
taken
beat the crap out of me that
you've
one
taken
time,
out
remember?
2 of the
It's-
main characters.
Because it's like one of those things where, so it's like once Nightshade went over to the new universe, all of a sudden she got wrapped up in all these other guys'
Yeah.
situations, like
That's-
immediately.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the problem is that she got pulled over into this world late, and so like really we need to get back into our original world for her to really come into her own, because where she's got all her story and stuff like that, she's just kind of floating there right now.
But it's like the thing is though, I know for Nightshade, she was of course she's a villain in the original world. In this one though, she basically has a clean slate. She doesn't have anyone after her. She wants to have fun. But
You keep getting left in parking lots.
I'm getting left in parking lots. I'm taking trains.
Not anymore. You
Being
got
called
your
an
time.
intern.
I'm being called an intern. She's
Yeah, that's why we gave you the flight powers.
Yes.
I power stunted it into your power so she would
Yeah.
have something to
unless
fly around.
I wanted to be on like plant stilts the whole time.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't just stolen one of his credit cards and like partied it up in Maui or something.
I should have. But
I can swipe them for you real quick.
I bet.
So what's Boober George going to do when he finds out again?
Okay, see, here's the thing. Character-wise, he would just run forever. That'd be the end of him. I mean, because
He would just keep running from continent to continent.
Well, like the thing with his character is he's the ultimate hider.
Yeah, it's like he can be anybody.
and he can go pretty much
anywhere.
very quickly.
So, I mean, but
well,
in the course of the
they
game,
can find you.
I don't know. It took forever and a day before.
but
There was something that was glossed over a while back, but we're telling this out of character. Everybody has a chip implanted on them.
I removed
He lost
mine.
He
it,
removed
though.
his.
Did you?
Yes,
He did.
He has
I removed
hyperspeed.
my chip.
you use the skin to kind of push.
I just
it out.
shapeshifted.
Oh yeah,
it
the
out.
shape change.
Yeah, you guys are still marked. I'm not.
That's right. Okay.
And that's really only in this universe too. In ours, we certainly didn't get marked.
No, you didn't do that in yours. Yeah.
No, we
that's-
were just
that's
machines
these
for a
bodies
while.
here. Yeah.
We
That-
might be marked.
that
and not
was
know it. They could have
weird.
marked us.
I thought we checked for that though.
Did we?
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
did
we
you?
did.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I scanned us when we came back.
No.
Yeah, we had some sort of scan. But the question is, did the guys from this world, who are now good guys in our world, have they implemented tracking devices in our original
see, that
bodies?
Yeah, see, it's when we go back. I kind of want to have a lot of fun before we go back to very complicated things again.
And that's the downside. Is your idea of fun is like we're not getting any karma.
I'm a villain.
I
do
get it, but-
villainous things.
I get it, but it's like sacrificing
you can
villainy
hold on
for
to it
we're never
just
going to
for a
level
little
up
bit
or
until
anything.
we get out.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Once we go back to our world,
Marvel
you
doesn't
can
level
just
up, and
let
it's
it
one
all
Marvel's
story.
really not about leveling up. Characters and heroes will have the same powers for years and years. I mean, Spider-Man had the same abilities for how many years? Wolverine just recently came back with new powers after what, 30, 40, 50 years?
Mhm.
See, I mean, yeah,
Apparently he
it's,
has laser beams or something.
it's like I play
Heated
a
claws.
villain. I do villainous things, and
lasers in his claws
Oh,
or something weird like that. I have no
You
idea.
can go pew pew now.
They get superheated claws.
Yeah,
Oh.
God.
yeah, it's something new since he came back from the
No,
dead.
So he can make toast.
But why aren't you guys
Yes.
being villainous?
He can cut bread, but
Yeah, just and it automatically toasts it.
Nice.
It's like, why aren't you being villainous? You're a villain.
I've killed more people than everybody in this table combined, with the exception
Not
of Jim.
in this universe.
Not in this. Well,
That's what I mean. Is like
actually, yes. In this universe, I have the highest body count minus the police station incident.
yeah, you have the highest body count, except you don't.
Well, that's because he showed up and started doing
I don't
his
know.
puddling.
He
thing.
did a building
I'm
before.
thinking
Remember,
my
as soon as he
monster
showed
in
up,
New
he did a
York
building.
that
So-
I didn't take care of
all right.
might have the highest body
wrapping
count
this up,
overall.
let's go around the table. What's the one thing you'd like to change about your character's past? Steven,
Change about his past.
the past episodes. Change something that happened.
Wish he had not let them follow him to his house. And probably been more aggressive about it and not assume that they were going to kill his family, I guess.
All right. William.
I wish I had never mentioned Ponzi schemes. I was
The bureaucrat.
God. Okay, so like
That
I'm
laugh went on and on.
like I
Oh, yeah.
I deal in tax and accounting for my job, and so I look up Ponzi scheme stuff sometimes, and it just was in my
Should
head.
this be on a recording? I don't know.
Eh,
Just blanket.
I'm not doing anything.
The next
wrong in
Ponzi
this
scheme by
one.
Jacob.
But yeah, it
We'll
was,
see him in jail in 5
it
years.
was just in my head because I had done these things, and I was just like,
This does not sound good.
no.
You need to shut up. David.
I wish I'd never said Ponzi schemes.
Yes,
How's
we
that?
got it. David.
Nothing I can think of. I like Jim. Jim's been good.
He's
Jim's
perfect.
good. He's perfect for me.
I wish I did try to have character development now.
How dare you?
The only thing I wish we would have decided faster to change the time so you could have not missed those episodes. That way we
Yeah.
wouldn't have to do this stupid.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That way I wouldn't have this. We wouldn't have this weird issue of how do we get my body back?
Yeah.
As
See,
well.
you wish you weren't Thanos snapped.
There
Which,
you
by
go.
the way, is a huge insult now.
Yep.
Is it?
Think about it.
You can't
Go up
be.
to somebody and you're just like, oh, you.
Snap.
Basically saying
Is that actually a thing?
don't want you to exist
Let's make it a thing.
All right, we're making
in
a
this
thing.
in this universe. Yeah.
One thing I regret is listening to Corey 2 seconds ago. But anyway, go on. What's your change?
I wish I'd handled his family differently.
By
I
not
s-
hiring people to go kill him?
I still wanted them to die. I didn't want to get caught, though. It's
So
perfect. It
you
gives
regret
us.
getting caught.
That's the exact words of a sociopath. I don't regret what I did. I regret people caught me.
Yeah.
It gives us a really good story arc thing, but unfortunately, it kind of got out of control.
Where did you think he was going to go?
The thing is,
I honestly
exactly
thought
what
that
he wanted.
it got wrapped up nicely. It's just it's getting brought
Yeah.
back
See, he doesn't.
again.
His personality doesn't have empathy. He doesn't understand why somebody would be angry that their family was killed.
But it's not your family.
But
See,
It is technically.
well, see, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like this is okay.
You ever
he's-
watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., anybody?
Yes,
No.
Yeah, you current caught up with it?
I'm at the end of season 3.
Oh, all right. Well, are you,
The LMDSs or whatever.
so you're with Mac is over there with his, and then are you in the alternate reality for them yet or no?
Not yet. No,
So well, I guess I can't really explain
Wait.
it. Well,
they were in with the Ghost Rider.
yeah, Ghost Rider. Well,
Yeah.
they go to the alternate reality, the different world, and all their like weird lives are different. And Mac,
Okay, no, I haven't hit that part yet. I think that's kind of I'm like right there. I'm on. it.
Anyway, Mac's child comes back. Sorry, spoilers. And
okay.
he is in that alternate universe with his child. He knows the child is technically dead in the real world, but he doesn't want to leave that child because it's his daughter.
Yeah, well,
And he doesn't want to see his daughter gone.
you got to remember, George doesn't think.
Care.
He cares a little. He doesn't think. It's like, you know what? I bet this dude will start cracking heads if his family dies. That's his thoughts
That's
behind
why he's
it.
Mr. Impulse.
Well, yeah, it's like you guys keep saying, "Wow, you just act." And it's like, you know what? Screw it. That's what George does. He just acts.
and again, it worked.
Yeah.
let's head over to Sarah to wrap this up. What is your...
Yeah. I wish before I started on Lady Leaf, I did more research in different plants. Because I really didn't do anything until I got to Nightshade. So I was kind of just very unsure on what to do a lot of times.
Right.
You can also chalk it up to your character's more aggressive now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why she's more offensive.
I can have so much more fun too, because then with Lady Leaf, it's like, okay, well, I can't really murder them.
Yeah.
I can make them pass out and try not to, snap their neck or anything.
Yeah, see, being a good guy, you have to reel it in.
I think too much. Well, he knows too. Me and Corey talked about it. It's like I know in the beginning episodes I'm like insanely quiet because I'm just thinking too much on what I should do.
What she should do as a good guy.
Yeah.
Do you want to change that you thought too much?
Pretty sure she just regrets joining us.
Yeah. She regrets having to ask for the day off so she can join us.
No.
Well, we were at that point. We were down like 2 players because David was gone at that point, and we didn't have another player. So the person that we had set up to come decided to not want to come. So
yeah, and I mean, I could come by just once every 3 weeks.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, and we had so much fun with you in the group that we had to have you back permanently.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
So we begged and pleaded
blast.
and had Corey bribe people to have you come more often.
Yes.
So, yeah, no, it
He
was
probably
fun.
slit throats knowing him.
That's how you bribe.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
So let's say goodnight, everybody.
Good
Night,
night,
everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
Marvel's X Universe is a classic face rip Marvel RPG brought to you by the RollHigherDie.com crew. You can contact us by going to our website, RollHigherDie.com, or visiting us on Twitter by looking us up at Roll High or Die. Thank you.